Yeah, I think you'd expect the players, once they got over that panicky first round, to start to show the talent they've got. It's nice, comfortable situation having a 3-session match.
Take your seats quickly, please. Thank you.
Really feels like the
Fr6.
World Championship comes alive in this second round. So Mark Allen
Quietly, please.
breaks
Thank you.
off with a slender 1-frame advantage. Obviously both players would like to have a lead at the end of these 8 frames, but you'd settle for 4-all.
Not the best safety shot there from Joe. Although this red's potable, very difficult to get onto the black from there. Went all out for it, trying to cannon the 2 reds and leave himself on the black. But that was, you can see, quite a tough shot. He was just trying to cannon both those reds and leave a comfortable black on. Early chance for Joe Perry now.
Oh, Joe decides to go through the gap
1.
instead of playing up for the blue. Judged it very nicely. Wasn't a lot of room for error there, but felt like it was the more guaranteed way to go about a big break. If he can get to the top rail, he could pot the red along into the left corner and shift that red closest to the black out of the way. That's one way of going about the break. Depends on the angle he's got on the black. This way doesn't look a problem at all, though. Pops this red round the back of the black.
9. $16. 70.
Yeah, if you're not absolutely sure, get up off the shot and just go around, have a look, and then get back down again. He was almost down to play the shot, and he hadn't quite made his mind up.
$24.
Doesn't have to choose to go into the pack of reds from the blue. Depends on the angle he's got. He certainly doesn't want to be short
25.
on the blue. He's just about got the right side. 2 or 3 loose reds still available. One will be released if he pots one
30.
below the pack.
31.
Looking very smooth amongst the balls. Both players looking in excellent form at the top of the table.
I think he'll have to go into them this time, just looking at the angle. Where's the red going? Wow.
Oh.
Can you
Joe
believe
Perry,
it?
31.
I mean, he
Mark Allen,
potted the
7.
black, opened a few reds up, but to see a red drop in the right middle pocket, it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's the second split that's been unfortunate for Joe Perry.
One.
So can Mark Allen make him pay? Even though this game is considered gentlemanly, when your opponent gets a bit of bad luck, you want to stick the knife
7.
in. It hurts more.
Eight.
Three-quarter ball, half ball contact on the red on the right would probably open the pack up quite nicely and leave himself a red into the left corner, but he doesn't have to go into them. He can play low and then pot this red and open the pack up. He's got to judge the pace right here.
15. $60.
Not perfect on the black here, but you know, being a left-hander, right side of the table, the red, just a little bit of a distraction for him there. Here's his bridge hand, but no problem. But this is one of the worst parts about the game of snooker. When
23.
you do what Joe just did, you pot the black, you're opening the reds up and you see a red go in, and you've got to go back and sit down and watch your opponent pot the balls that you should have been
24.
potting.
He doesn't have to go into the pack of reds here. He's got a red by the pink spot goes in, but he may choose to. That's the more assured way, but at some stage he's got to open these reds up.
31.
It's not nice to leave it to the last shot because it can always go wrong and you haven't got any more balls to play on, but he should be able to leave himself an angle on the black. So we've seen Joe
32.
Perry play off the back cushion twice and get very unlucky. What will happen for Mark Allen? Well, that was a controlled break open. He knew which ball he was wanting to play
39.
to open those up, and he played it perfectly. Didn't blast at it. Temptation is sometimes to blast at it. Excellent control. Bit underpaced. I felt he got. Oh, sorry. For a minute, I thought he was underpaced. It was just somebody coughing.
Well, at least Mark can laugh about
47.
it.
Nothing you can do about coughing. I should know.
This is going to
48.
hurt Joe Perry, because he didn't do anything wrong, was just very unlucky. But Mark taking full advantage and back playing the way he was before the mid-session interval, breaks of 94,
55.
99, 67. And just the black needed now
56.
to get a two-frame advantage again and be assured of not being behind overnight.
$63.
Well, of the two players positionally, they've both been playing superbly well, but perhaps just
64.
favouring Mark Allen's position at the top of the table. But that's being ultra critical of Joe Perry. He's just been a bit unlucky going into the pack. From 4-2 in front, he can't be behind going into the second session tomorrow, but could be. Sorry, you can't be behind going in. Yeah, could be well in front though.
73.
6-2 would seem very cruel from this position. It's a great try. So,
Mark Allen, 73. On the front.
restores his 2-frame advantage. 4-2 Mark Allen.